Let's talk about what you have here.
Yeah, so I thought about what I wanted to share with folks and have it be impactful. And so I thought about talking about fats. And I pulled some of these things out from my own pantry. And the reason why I like to talk about fats is because there are three things that I like to go over with clients. One, fats have gotten a really bad name in the past, and so we have been taught to eat low fat. We've been taught that fats make you fat, but in reality, we need fats in a healthy diet. And there's three things that I like to point out. One, fat is what makes you feel full. So I don't know if you've ever I could personally, I could eat a whole bag of popcorn, or I could eat an entire bag of plantain chips, whatever it is, and I will not feel like I've eaten anything, even if I destroy that whole bag in one sitting. But if I'm having something with avocado, or I'm having something, that even like a nice fatty piece of pork belly or whatever, I won't want to eat very much of it because it will trigger my satiety hormones, those hormones that make me feel satisfied, and my body will say, hey, you know what, you're done, you don't actually want to eat anymore. And so fats are really important in that cycle of letting your body know that you're done eating and that you don't want to eat anymore. The second thing I like to tell clients around why fats are important is because you need fats to be able to absorb certain nutrients. So vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin K, vitamin E, those are all vitamins that are fat soluble, which means you need to eat them with fat in order to be able to absorb. That's including certain antioxidants, chlorophyll, beta carotene. A really good example is our carrots. In order to absorb the beta-carotene in carrots, you have to have them with fat. So there's this idea of pairing things together. And the third thing is that when you eat things with fat, it helps maintain your blood sugar. So it doesn't spike your blood sugar when you're eating something a little more carby, like say a piece of bread. So you might want to dip it in olive oil or butter, and that will help slow down the way that that bread is absorbed and digested in the body, so that it doesn't hit your bloodstream all at once. The third reason I like to tell clients why they need to be having fats is because it helps slow down the release of sugar into the bloodstream. So if you're eating something a little bit more refined, a little bit easier for your body to digest, like a piece of bread, you want to dip it in olive oil, you want to have it with butter. That will help slow down its digestion and its release into the bloodstream, so that you're not having these blood sugar highs and lows throughout the day. So those are the three reasons: keying into your satiety hormones, having fat to be able to absorb nutrients, and being able to maintain a steady blood sugar. And then what I pulled out here is just some fats that I found. I kind of rummaged through my pantry and found some things I could pull out. Flaxseed. This is ghee, which it's really easy to make at home, and I like to tell people to make it. Coconut oil, extra virgin olive oil. These are chia seeds. This is a whole plain yogurt from Strauss. I really like them. They're a dairy up in Marin. Almond butter, native forest coconut cream. You can get coconut milk as well. I like to use the cream because it's kind of just nice to dilute it on your own. You can just put a little cream and water, and that can be turned into milk. Coconut shreds, sesame oil, which I like to use afterwards. I don't cook with this. Same thing with olive oil. I tend to use that as a finisher. And then these are sunflower seeds. So these are all examples of fats that you can pair with carbohydrates. And that will help to do all the things that we talked about. And they're really delicious, and they'll help make you feel full and give you energy. So yeah, that's why you should be having good fats.